Chapter 6185. Now that things have happened, Irvin is not afraid of being exposed. But that Charlie and Orville will kick him out. When he heard that Charlie asked him to expose himself and then go to apologize to Liang Yun, he felt as if he had been granted amnesty. He cried and "Thank you, Master Wade, for being generous. From now on, I will be a down-to-earth person and will never play such clever tricks again. If there is another time, I will die to apologize." Charlie asked him, "I asked you to go and plead guilty. But I didn't say I would be lenient with you, right?" Irvin said subconsciously, "Master Wade, you. What I just said was not that I wanted to be spared. This time I." Charlie said with emotion, "Irvin, you are indeed smart. But I still say that in the future. Your wisdom should be used in the right direction, do you understand?" Irvin said hurriedly, "I understand." Irvin understands. "Yes." Charlie said calmly, "When you were still hanging out in the antique street. It was nothing for you to do this kind of thing. After all, your circle was full of intrigues and counterfeiting. It was your survival, but you are no longer in that circle. So naturally you can no longer do this kind of thing. If you do it, you are not abiding by the rules. Liang Yun did behave rudely to my father-in-law. But that was also my father-in-law's fault. The mistake came first from him. You helped my father-in-law to take revenge on him. This is called indifference between right and wrong." At this point, Charlie added, "You are absolutely not allowed to do any revenge against Liang Yun in the future. If word gets out, people might think it's me. They'd say Charlie doesn't know the difference between right and wrong. And I asked you to help my father-in-law vent his anger, do you understand?" Irvin said quickly, "Master Wade, don't worry, I will go to Liang Yun and kneel down to apologize in the next moment. And I will never cause any trouble to him again. Even if the President Wilson comes to me, I won't respond to him." After that, Irvin asked him cautiously, "Master Wade, please let me explain the situation next time. What should I say about your father-in-law?" "Well, I should be." Charlie asked him, "What is that? If you have something to hide, is it still called being honest?" Irvin was stunned for a moment, but he didn't expect that Charlie was not going to help Jacob hide it, either. At this moment, he truly understood how wrong he was this time. Charlie is not the kind of person who doesn't distinguish between right and wrong. Since it was his father-in-law who made the mistake first, how could he cover it up? It was impossible to protect him, let alone stand up for him. And he himself rushed to stand up for Jacob, trying to curry favor with him. Isn't this flattering the horse's leg? Thinking of this, he quickly said diligently, "Okay, Master Wade, I understand. I'm going to go to the antique street to apologize to Liang Yun. And then write a handwritten apology letter, clearly describing what happened. And send it to the circle of friends. There are many old colleagues in the antique industry in the circle of friends. And the entire city antique circle will know about it by then." He then reminded tactfully, "By the way, Master Wade, President Wilson said before that it is possible that he will be promoted to president. If this matter goes out, although the police will not be called, it will still have a great impact on President Wilson's reputation. It is estimated that it will be a bit difficult for him to become the president in the future." "It doesn't matter." Charlie said firmly, "I know better than you who my father-in-law is. If he is really allowed to be the president, he will only be a poor person and not worthy of the position. If he doesn't get the job, it's better for him and the organization." Irvin said respectfully, "Okay, Master Wade, I understand." Charlie said with satisfaction, "Okay, then I'll wait and see how you perform." Irvin felt a little embarrassed when he thought of Jacob and said, "Master Wade, President Wilson is on the plane to Dubai now. He gave me a deadline and asked me to give him a clear reply after he gets off the plane and gets the bronze Buddha of the Northern Song dynasty back. If I can't give him the things, I'm afraid he's going to ask you for help." "It doesn't matter," Charlie said. "I will let him give up when the time comes. In addition, when he troubles you, you should be tougher. You don't need to be groveling to him just for my sake. Over time, you will only let him lose even more and go further and further. At this point, Charlie paused slightly and continued. I tell you, Irvin, this time it is lucky that no loss was caused to others. Otherwise, if the things were really fake and Liang Yun started to investigate, maybe you both could have gone to jail. Irvin was afraid and quickly made his attitude clear. Master Wade, don't worry, I will ignore President Wilson if he comes to me in the future. I will never do anything for him again. Charlie hummed and said, Irvin, I have another task for you. Let's see if you can make up for it. Irvin was immediately excited when he heard this. He stood up and blurted out, Master Wade, tell me. No matter how difficult it is, I will try my best to complete it. Charlie said, I don't care what method you use. You have to make my father-in-law willing to spit out the money and can't keep a penny. Irvin subconsciously asked, Master Wade, do you want President Wilson to spit out profits or all profits and principal? Charlie said, it is best to spit out all. Irvin immediately agreed and said, don't worry, Master Wade. I will definitely ask President Wilson to return all 300,000 yuan. Charlie said again, you are not allowed to help him ask for the money he spent to buy things. This time you have to let him feel pain, do you understand? Don't worry, I understand. Okay, go ahead and do your business. Irvin said continuously, okay, Master Wade. Master Wade. I will deal with it right now.